everything feels so abstract. Yeah, it's complicated. What you say, the way you act, well, it makes me so confused.
Hi, this is Dina with Pretty Productive. Welcome back to my channel. Today what I'm going to be doing is a cash stuffing for incremental income. So in this particular case, this incremental income is from a trip to Las Vegas where I won a jackpot and money that I won in the Arizona lottery. So if you followed my channel for any amount of time or saw my getting to know me video, you know that I do enjoy going to the casino, which kind of seems counterproductive to having a budget and being very intentional with money. But my philosophy in life is if it's something that you enjoy doing, as long as you budget for it, you can do it. Whether that means going out and having a $300 dinner, going on vacation, or in my case, enjoying to go to the casino. Now, I do go to the casino with either my husband or my dad and my sister. So I plan for that so that if they want to go, I have money set aside. And my philosophy on gambling is I have to be prepared to lose whatever I take. Hopefully you're lucky. Like on this particular situation, I was lucky and I came back with a lot more money than I left with, but I was prepared mentally to lose the money that I had planned to take to Vegas, just because it's gambling. That's why they call it gambling, right? So today what we're going to be doing is cash stuffing 2,866. Now I did take out 1,866 is cash because when I won in Vegas, they gave me cash. So I took that and locked that up right away. So I didn't even think about spending that money. And then the $1,000 check from the lottery, I deposited into my checking account. The $500 lottery win was cashed out in cash. So that gives me the 1,866 of cash and $1,000 in my account. So I'm going to show you how I broke it out so that every dollar had a home or a purpose, whether that is to be on an online account or to go in cash in my sinking funds. But I didn't want to just leave the money there like, oh, let's go back to the casino or not have a purpose for it. So I very much made a goal for myself this year in 2022 that I would save 10% of my income, however that income comes in, either from my retirement savings or my husband's paycheck or anything, you know, my part-time job, or in this case, gambling winnings. So the first thing that I'm going to do is take $290 and put that into savings. So that is that's going to be left in the account from the $1,000 check. So that's the first thing off the top. The second thing is I did buy, I'm going to bring you in a little bit closer. I did buy a planner that's undated that I think I'm going to be using for next year. Could be using it mid-year, I don't know yet. And that was $60. So that will stay in the account to pay back my Capital One card. I did an order at Jet Pens for some stamps. That was $71 and that stays in the account to pay back Capital One. I am going to take $300 out and put it back into my lottery casino fund since I had taken out what was in there to go to Vegas. That was part of my savings for Vegas. So I'm going to put 300. Actually, I'm going to do it. I think this is the way. So I'm going to take 20, 40, 60, 81, 200, 300, and I think it is this binder. No, had a 50-50 shot at it. So that will go into my lottery envelope. So at this point, I think I left just 60 some dollars in here. So 10, 20, 40, 62. So 62. The rest of the money I had taken to Vegas with me as part of my, I hate to use the word gambling fund, but that's basically what it was. So 300 is going into lottery. Now my dad did want to go to the casino today, which I really didn't want to go, but he's not feeling well. So we're going to postpone that, but I do want money set aside for when he decides he wants to go, because he does enjoy that. And I don't ever want to have to tell him I can't go with him because I don't have any money. So it's no fun to sit there while somebody's gambling and just sit there. So I always make sure I have money into this fund for that. And then taxes. So when I won in Vegas, they did a W-2. So I don't know the threshold for reporting taxes. On the Arizona lottery, it's $2,500. So if you on one ticket won $2,500 or more, they would take taxes out before they gave you the balance. So for this one, I just want to be safe. So I put aside $410 for taxes, and that is coming out of the $1,000 that is in the account currently. And then for planning, because I have not added to that for a while, I'm going to add $100. If you are a planner, then you know the struggle when you are deciding what system you want and you're investing in a planner and they're not inexpensive. So I like to have money set aside, so then when I decide at the beginning of the year what planning system I'd like to do, then it will come out of this envelope for planning. Technology, I'm going to take $200 and put that in my online technology fund. My phone has been acting up, so I just want to make sure I have money there so I can pay cash for a new phone should something happen. $300 is going back to vacation because I did take money out of my vacation account when we went to Vegas. $100 is going into family barbecue, and I'm slowly working through my sinking funds based on the date that they're due. So, you know, the way I look at sinking funds is, so in this folder or this binder, so Valentine's Day is empty because I use that, and if you saw my earlier video, you know I also went over $50. My anniversary is next week. I still have this money here. St. Patrick's Day is funded. Easter is funded. So the next one on here is family barbecue. And my goal for this one, I kind of said 400, so I'm going to put 100 in today. So family barbecue is kind of all those occasions where you guys get together. Memorial Day, Labor Day, 4th of July, anything like that where we all will get together. We all have smokers, so we'll smoke meat. And as you know, meat is so expensive. So I kind of started this fund because I was taking that out of my grocery money, but sometimes I don't have money in my grocery envelope for when these things hit. So instead of having Memorial Day, Labor Day, everything, I just put it as one generic family barbecue. I get a lot of questions on how my categories are, what the definition is, so I'm just kind of going to explain as I go along here. The next thing is Liam and Milo. This is my daughter's dogs. And I keep a folder for them for a couple reasons. One, I have them sometimes, and B, they are expensive. Dogs are expensive, particularly my daughter's golden retriever. So I keep money here in case they need help with vet bills or food, or if I have them and I need to get supplies for them. Again, I used to just take that out of my household, which really isn't household, so I made their own envelope for them. And then next is Disney. So I have been saving for a trip to Disney. So prior to COVID and the shutdown, my husband and I had yearly passes, annual passes. And the first thing Disney did when they shut down was refund our annual passes, which, you know, for me, I would have preferred just hold the pass, but I understand they no longer have that particular pass. They don't have that same kind of annual pass. So I've been saving for Disney. I figured I need about $900 by the time I bought my pass, the hotel, gas to drive over, food, everything that I would need for the trip. So this has been a priority folder for me. I would love to go in the month of March, and I now finally have this funded. So 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800. 900. I was like, what? So yes, so 900 for Disney. That means I'm fully funded and I can schedule that. I also have about $100 in Disney gift cards in here that I had from before. So that will just give me a little bit more cushion in that envelope. And then Invisalign, I finally made my appointment. So I'm going next week, and while I understand what I have in this envelope is nowhere near where I need to be, my insurance is going to cover part, and then we have a medical spending account that I have set aside for this. So on my consult appointment next week, I will have a clearer picture of what my financial responsibility is going to be. So in the meantime, I'm just going to keep funding this part, and then I will figure out the rest next week when I have a better idea. So 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 320 is what I have in Invisalign right now. Then let me switch sides. Okay, so my last part of the money, I decided that I would go ahead and add to all of my birthday envelopes because these are a priority. I still got a little bit of time, but so under my birthday, which is in July, my goal is 500. I currently have really? I have 200? Huh. I should have 300 in here. Okay, let me figure out what happened there. And then my husband's birthday has 150. I'm gonna add 100. And then my daughter's birthday has 300, which is what mine should have. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna add another 100. I think I know what happened. I need to fix that. And then under my daughter and son-in-law, they have 205. I'm gonna add another 100. And then, let's see, under family birthday, I'm gonna put 135. So 135. So 100, 20, 35. And I currently should have 300 in here. 100, 200, 300, 435. So 435. So this is almost funded. My goal is 400, knowing that I'm going to start pulling from this in the month of May. So family birthday is my sisters and my parents. So that's what family birthday is. And then I know what happened with the other 100. I filmed this video and nothing matched, so I unstuffed everything. So I took $100 out and I had an extra $100 bill, but I really didn't because that belongs back to this, my envelope. So I'm gonna just take it back out of my figure it out later folder, and I'm gonna add it back to my birthday. So 100, 200, 300, 400. Okay, that's right now. Sometimes when I'm filming, I can't do math and then I get confused and then I just put it to the side and figure it out later. So just to kind of walk you through where this rest of this money is gonna go. I had $1,000 in my checking account, which was from the check from the lottery. So I took $290 for savings, that left me with $710. $410 for taxes, which left me with $300. I took $71 out for jet pens, that left me with $229. $60 for the planner, that was $169. $300 for vacation, so I'm now negative $131. $200 for technology, so negative $331. So $331 needs to go back to the bank to cover all of the items I wanted to do online. So this will go into my back to bank envelope, which doesn't have a lot in here. It just has a lot of 5s right now. So I'll put that back into bank. And that is how this money broke out. You know, I love this style of kind of figuring out where the money should go. So there's a part of me that always says, oh, just put it in savings and let it sit there. But then the other part of me that wants to be super intentional with money, to have it work for me and have it have a home and do a $0 based budget, which is really what I feel the most comfortable with. This system is working a lot better for me. So because I don't really have a format for this in my planner, I've just been using this little notebook. So I'll use it I used it for my cash stuffing for my part-time paycheck. I'll use it in the month of March for my other paychecks. But I just wanted you to be able to see how the money broke down and how I'm using this money as well. So if you have any questions at all, please let me know. These are definitely my favorite. Like, I can spend money on myself from this money because it's not bill money. I think there was a lot of you that chimed in on my last video that said you feel the same way. So if you have a side hustle, or you get money for a gift, or you win money, whatever it is, that if it's incremental to your budget, you feel really comfortable treating yourself. So I feel the same way, but I don't want to use all of it to treat myself. I do want to be responsible for part of the money, but then also have that money left to treat myself as well. So that is everything for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions at all, please leave them down below in the comment section. I will make sure to answer your questions. Thank you so much. Take care, and thank you for watching.
Everything feels so abstract. Yeah, it's complicated. What you say, the way you act, well, it makes me so confused. I don't know